EVGA ACX 2.0 delivers superior cooling performance, whisper quiet operation, and a longer lifespan compared to blower style and competing dual fan coolers. Learn more at the link below. There's no doubt the gaming industry is growing, and our choices are vast when it comes to choosing that perfect peripheral, whether it's a gaming headset, a mechanical keyboard, or a fully decked out gaming mouse. And while we have a ton of features built in, from the lighting on the headset to your flavor of mechanical switches for your favorite keyboard and customizable shapes and form of the mouse, we haven't really seen anything that innovative, as most new releases are just better iterations of what we already love. And so the purpose of this video is to get your input and feedback on something that hasn't been tested nor tried within the peripherals market, as Mionix is doing something outside of the box. They're playing around with some of the sensors that we are familiar with from smartwatches and smartphones and those fit bands, but integrating them into a mouse. What's that all about? And so the NAOS Quantified Gaming Kickstarter campaign, initiated by Mionix Labs, plans to integrate surface sensors on their best mouse, the NAOS, to provide real-time player statistics that includes a heart rate monitor and a stress sensor. Now, these sensors are first of its kind to be placed on a gaming mouse. And at first I was skeptical, still kind of am. Trying to figure out the useful functionality of something like this, and this not just being that next level of gaming marketing BS that we're so familiar with within this industry. Now let's take a look at the positives first. Most importantly, this is an ongoing project that encourages gaming community's involvement in the development of this whole concept, meaning if there isn't enough interest, it doesn't go through. Their current selection of sensors is pretty limited at the moment. So far they plan to monitor your heart rate and stress. Statistics can be shared with your friends among Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and all the social media, and used to quantify your gaming sessions with the peak levels showcased at the end of each round. On-screen overlay is built in with the ability to showcase what statistics are displayed and where they are displayed, and also transparency adjustment. And the sensor automatically starts when the hand is placed over the mouse, with the lighting change as well. And now I would like to outline some proposed functionality for NAOS Quantified Gaming Mouse. So one of them is post-game analysis, where you can look at certain heart rate and stress levels of players and can analyze who better suits a certain situation, and potentially, coach gamers to be better players within certain environments of whatever game they play. This would also add that next level of analysis for gamecasters, especially for live demonstrations, where you could look at statistics that are coming from each player, and you could catch genuine reactions to certain things that are happening within the game, and that could be really cool. Now, this is an ongoing project. Aside from the Kickstarter campaign launching, they are looking for your feedback, for all the gamers that would potentially want to see this integrated, and they want to see what type of sensors that could be potentially added to improve this entire smart gaming mouse experience, if you will. So there could be potential other functionality added if there's more sensors integrated into the NAOS QG. I also would like to mention that the API will be open for developers, so you can play around and integrate these real-time statistics of whatever they become into actual gameplay, and that could be really interesting. And now let's talk about some of the questionable qualities of this concept. My first red flag was placement of the sensor. Not everybody has the same type of grip. You have palm grip, claw grippers, different type of grippers somehow. So integrating sensors in the exact proper location for to accommodate for both claw and palm grip will be challenging, and for this concept they are leaning towards the palm grip. However, some of the sensors will not always have to be touching the skin for them to acquire information, so that's good news. But still, making sure that you have optimal placement of these sensors to accommodate for a larger audience and larger type of hand sizes and type of grips will be difficult. Now, the second thing that came to my mind was a heart sensor on a mouse, on a gaming mouse. Really? It's that type of skepticism that you as a gamer might not find functionality right away, and I'm sure a lot of you also came up with that question in the beginning of this video when the idea was first proposed. The next thing was obviously the price. How much are you willing to pay for those extra sensors built into the mouse, for all this real-time information that you could share with your buddies and potentially learn from? So the NAOS QG will be priced at $130, which is a $50 premium over the non-sensory NAOS. You could get those savings though if you do the Kickstarter or early bird special. And coming back to that main concern of who cares, it's a heart rate monitor sensor and the stress level sensor on the mouse. You know, how could that be useful? But as we unravel the diversity of functionality that could be potentially useful for gaming and learning your worst times during game time and your best times, and you know, comparing with everybody else on your team, that could be potentially useful to coach gamers to game better or something like that. But I would like to transfer that question to you. Do you find this technology and this concept interesting, intriguing, boring, gimmicky? You know, share your thoughts in the comments below, because this is exactly what Mionix wants. They started this Kickstarter campaign to see if there's interest, and we would love your feedback to see whether or not you have some ideas on other sensors that could be integrated, that could be realistically integrated into the mouse to monitor your game time, to monitor your movement, or something like that. You know, this is a new field that could be potentially explode different types of innovation within the peripherals market that, let's be honest, has been sort of stale for the last couple of years. And so this could be that gateway into seeing the possibility of integration of all these unique features. So I will leave the link down below for the Kickstarter campaign for the NAOS Quantified gaming mouse by Mionix Labs. This is definitely an interesting concept to me. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with it and whether or not there's enough interest to actually go into production of this thing. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more similar content, and we'll see you in the next one.